Hey guys, it's Davey here, and it's currently day 36. Hopefully, you guys had an amazing day, doing better than yesterday. But that being said, today had been a pretty average day for me. I guess there's a few special things, right? The first being my sister had her ballet concert, so I went to the ballet concert this morning, finished afternoon, and the concert was absolutely amazing. It was quite entertaining and pretty funny watching, kids dancing. But yeah, and I kind of, I guess, the lesson I took from that is actually admiring them for having the courage, to actually step on stage and then kind of, perform in front of all these adults, right? It was like at least 200 people in the room, right? Maybe more, maybe less, but it was a lot of people. And, they were just kids, dancing on the stage. And I remember when I used to be a kid, in high school, primary school, right? I had, the stage fright. I couldn't even present, let alone dance in front of people. So, you know, they inspired me. They inspired me because I am here. For the past 2 days, kind of afraid to cold call. Just pick up the phone and call someone that I never met and I never seen, just some random person, right? And I'm afraid to pick up the call when they had the courage and bravery to, dance in front of people, in front of a whole audience. And the fact is, like, they didn't dance the best, guys. Some just stood around, done nothing. Some were fumbling over their feet. But the point is, and this is even the most inspirational part, is they done it. They nonetheless stood on the stage and finished dancing. So watching that just inspired me, guys. Inspired me today to, start outreaching again, to actually start writing emails, no matter if it's good or bad. Because if they can dance and not dance the best, and if they have the courage to display themselves out there to real people face to face, then that leaves me with no excuse to sit at home and afraid to typing some email to some random stranger, right? That just gives me no excuse to kind of hold back on my fears because they were not afraid. They were afraid, guys. They were afraid. You can see them that they were afraid, but they found joy in the moment, right? Because they know at the end of the day, they're on that stage no matter what. They can't cry themselves out of it. They're there, so they got to put up a performance that people will remember them by. Whether that's good or bad, that's not the case, guys. The case is they put themselves out there, all right, for the people to see. And that is the important lesson I took from today's concert. So I guess this is also the reason why I believe everything happens for a reason. Like, I'm not a person that's interested in ballet. I never watched my sister dance in her practice classes. I always wander off, doing other things, which is probably, not a good brother, right? But, and I just said to myself, look, let's just waste some time, right, going to this concert. That was my idea. I wanted to, go to this concert, squander some time so I can delay doing this work, right? And what I had set out for after the concert was to go fishing with my, youth mentor, so I can come back later in the day and just do absolutely nothing. I do the bare minimum. But during the concert, after watching these brave kids just, dancing in front of people, no matter if they're good or bad, they're failing, they want to get off the stage, but they can't, after watching that, I pick up my phone and I texted my youth mentor saying, look, man, I don't want to go fishing today. I got things to do with my family. As an excuse, well, I actually did because my mom wants me to go out to have food with them afterwards, right? But I said to him, look, I don't want to do fishing today. I'm gonna go out with my family. Spend just 1 hour and then come back and get into the work. Get into the work and not delay it, right? Because seeing these kids, you know, just fight through this fear and actually just be so brave. It was a wake up call, guys. So this is why I believe everything happens for a reason. You know, although I went to the concert to have a different intention to kind of pull myself away from work, but at the end afterwards, I engaged in work. So I guess that's the irony, guys. But so that being said, the second best thing for me today was just getting in my desk, start writing emails, start writing personal icebreakers, paragraphs, etc., and then start sending them out. That was, I guess, another big step forward for me since yesterday. Yesterday I started getting back to work, started doing some admin work, which is not the most. And today I started doing some outreaching, so it's big steps from what I was yesterday. Of course, comparing myself to the past, it isn't the best. But in the past, I didn't really do email. So, you know, and writing is always a weakness for me. I'm not the best in grammar. I'm not the best in, writing English in general or any language, to be honest. So, writing has always been my weakness and an insecurity of mine. So, I guess that's why I avoided writing altogether. All right. But nonetheless, seeing them dance, I didn't care if my email was good or bad. I just try my best to personalize it and just try to, do the best paragraphs, cover the pain, cover the solution, and just send it out. And then I'll let them judge. I'll let them see if it's good enough. I'll see if they're gonna open my email. I'll just see. But the most important bit, guys, is just to take that first step, right? Because no matter how good you are at one thing or how bad you are at one thing, you cannot predict the outcome of the situation. No matter how prepared you are for that situation, no matter how prepared you are to go into battle, when you're on that battlefield, situations and circumstances will be out of your control. So, like I said, guys, it's good to prepare. Prepare. If you don't prepare, you're preparing to failure, guys. But don't get too stuck up in perfection yourself. To perfect yourself in your arts to just to then go in with the first step. Because majority of the times, if you spend too much time perfecting yourself, you're not getting that real life experience you need. And sometimes you realize that what you have perfected may not be as effective in the real world. So just go along the way, fail, learn, and then you can actually improve your art. So I guess, by sending out the emails today, they might be horrible, they might be good, but I doubt them, right? But even if they're horrible, I guess the important thing was just to, send them out. Because just like cold calling, I started off horrible, and then I started booking every meeting a day, and then obviously I am complacent now. But that all changes on Monday. I know I should have done more, and I could have done more. But I believe there will never be a day where I feel like I had done enough. But certainly, lately I haven't even reached to my peak potential. So, that being said, this is my Saturday, guys. Sunday is going to be another insane day because I'm going to just become better than yesterday. And eventually, by a step at a time, I will eventually fill up my time with work hours all day long. Yes, that is my goal, to just get myself in that productive mindset, just to get myself back on that momentum and stay there. When I stay there, when I find that peace of mind, I'm going to stay there and then incessantly improve my arts. But yeah, I guess this is it, guys. So I'll see you guys on Sunday. Hopefully you guys found this valuable in any way. But if not, I have something for you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.